Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can install and configure Git on your Ubuntu Linux operating system, and I'm also going to show you how you can create and configure repository on GitHub so that you can transfer file to GitHub using Git. So let's get started. First of all, you need to install Git. So the command is sudo apt-get install git. Okay, so sudo apt-get install git and give your password, and it will install Git on your system. The Git is already installed in my system, so it says it's newly installed, but in your case it's going to take few seconds and it will be installed. You don't need to do any extra things. Okay, once you have installed Git on your Ubuntu operating system, you need to open your browser and go to github.com. okay, and in here you need to create an account if you don't have already. Otherwise, if you have already a created account, you can sign in with your account. Okay, so creating an account is not very difficult. You can just give your username, password and email ID and it will be created. And once you created your account, you just need to log in with your account. So I just need to give my username and password and sign in, and now I can see this dashboard of Git. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to set up my Git username and email ID on this Ubuntu, right? So what I need to do is I need to give this command git config --global space user dot name, and in double quotes you need to give your username. This username should be identical to your username which you have provided on GitHub. Okay, so just give this command and press enter. This will set up your username on Git, right? In the same way, you just need to provide your email by just giving this command. I'm going to give you all the commands in the description, so you don't need to worry about the commands. You just can copy these commands and paste it on your terminal. So the second command you need is git config --global user dot email, and in the double quotes you just need to give your email ID. Okay, and press enter, and now you can go to your GitHub and just click this button which says create repository, and then create a new repository. Click create new repository, and in here you can give the name to your repository, for example git test, and you can provide the description for your repository. For example, this is just for test, and then you can choose whether you want public or private repository. Public is free for you, but if you want to choose a private, you need to pay some money for this. So I'm going to choose this public, and then I'm going to just click this create repository button, and then my repository is created. So once this repository is created, let's create a directory for this in our Ubuntu operating system. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a directory in my home folder. So mkdir for make directory, and my directory name would be, for example, I will give the same name git test. Okay, so git test, and the directory has been created, and now I'm going to go to my git test directory, and it's empty right now. And now what I can do is I can simply follow these commands which GitHub tells me to do. So first of all, it's recommending me to create a readme file. So I'm going to create it. So just copy all these commands one by one and give these command one by one, and everything will be really easy, right? So I'm going to copy this command, go to my terminal, paste this command, and then press enter. It's going to create a readme.md file inside my git test directory. And then the second command is to initialize git in my directory. So I'm just going to give git init and press enter, and it says initialize empty git repository. Okay, so it has initialize empty git repository for me. The third command is to add the file I have created, which is readme file, to the git. Okay, so just give git add readme. This add commands adds your file to the git. Okay, so press enter and it's going to add your readme file. Then the next command is to commit your file. Okay, so once you add your file, you need to commit your file in order to appear on or in order to save your changes in git. Okay, so just give this command git commit -m, then in quotes you need to give some comment for your commit. For example, my first commit, or whatever is the purpose of your commit. Okay, so -m is for the description. Press enter and it's going to commit your changes to git. Okay, so it says one file changed, one insertion, and everything is okay. Now the next command is for adding the remote origin. Okay, so this is the URL which which gives the link to the GitHub, right? So we are going to link our directory to this GitHub directory. Okay, so this will be the command for this. So just copy this command and paste it and press enter, and it's going to link your GitHub directory and your local directory. Okay, and the last command is to push your changes. So just give this command push. So copy this, and the last command is git push -u origin master. Okay, and press enter, and here you need to give your username first. So my username, and then you need to give your password once you press enter. So give your password, and once you do this, your changes will be committed in your GitHub directory. Okay, so let's click it once again, and now you can see your directory or your changes can be seen here. Now for example, I want to add a new file to my git test directory. Right now I only have one file, which is readme file. I'm going to clear this terminal and then list directory. I have only one, which is readme.md. Let's add one more file, for example nano. Nano is the command for creating a new file, for example, and then abc.txt. I'm going to add this. Okay, and press enter, and in here I'm going to give some text, abcd for example, or some random letter just for testing. Okay, and or let's give hi git. okay, and press Control O and press enter. It will save your changes, and then press Control X to exit, and then just to ls, and you can see this abc.txt will be created in your directory. And in order to read it once again, you just need to give nano abc.txt and you will go inside it. Control X to get out. Now in order to add this, we will follow the same procedure. Just write git add and then your file name, which is abc.txt, and press enter. It's going to add my abc.txt to the git, and then I'm going to commit this file to the git. So git commit and then my file name. And first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some description for this. So once I added this, I need to commit it to save the changes. Okay, so what I can do is I can give a comment -m, and I can give I added abc.txt, and it's going to save the changes, enter, and it's going to commit your changes here. So once you commit your file, you just need to follow the same procedure which we have followed for readme file, which is git remote add origin and then https://github.com/ your username / your directory name .git. Okay, so press enter, which is already exist, and then just give this command to push your changes, which is this one, git push -u origin master. Okay, so press enter, give your username and then give your password. Press enter, and it's going to push your changes which we have done. We have added abc.txt. So now we are going to go to our GitHub website repository, and we are going to refresh this repository. So I'm just going to click it, and I can see abc.txt here. Okay, so just press you can just check the content, just click this, and it says hi git, which we have added to this text. So in this way you can install Git on your Ubuntu operating system and configure it with GitHub. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for